Hey, this is Leslie Samuel from interactive-biology.com, and I have a joke for you today. Are you ready for it? I know you are, so let's go. So there's a biology professor that came up with a very intelligent experiment. He wanted to determine how the number of legs on a frog correlates with the distance that the frog can jump. So he goes to his lab, takes a frog out of the cage, and puts it on the lab table. Then he takes out a tape measure, as any other intelligent scientist would do, and he lays it on the table so that he can determine how far the frog would jump. So in the first part of the experiment, he puts the frog down, and then he says to the frog, "Jump, frog, jump!" And then the frog jumps 2 feet. Like any other intelligent scientist, he takes out his lab manual and he writes his notes. Frog with 4 feet jumps 2 feet. So he takes out his scalpel and he takes off one of the legs and puts the frog down again at the same starting position and then says, "Jump, frog, jump!" And the frog jumps 1.5 feet. So he takes out his manual again and says, "Frog with 3 legs jumps 1.5 feet." So he does it again. He takes out the scalpel, cuts off the 3rd leg, and then he puts it at the starting point and says, "Jump, frog, jump!" And the frog barely makes it, but he jumps 1/2 foot. Then he takes out his lab manual and he writes, "Frog with 1 leg jumps 0.5 feet." Then he takes off the last leg and he puts the frog down and he does the same thing again. He says, "Jump, frog, jump!" And the frog doesn't jump. So he says it a little louder, "Jump, frog, jump!" Frog still doesn't jump. One more time he tries, "Jump, frog, jump!" And the frog does nothing. So he takes out his lab manual and he writes his final observation. Frog with no legs goes deaf.